So over the years, Ubisoft haven't been the best of companies, especially with games like Watch Dogs 1 compared to the E3 to the release of the game, and they're repetitive from Far Cry 3 to Far Cry 4. So have Ubisoft pulled their head out of their ass? Well, yes, they have, because they have done two brand new back-to-back games, Assassin's Creed Origins and Far Cry 5, and they have hit the market hard with making them being top titles recommended. Why have Ubisoft been able to do this back to back? And this is because of originality. So when Far Cry 5 came out, it had its own original look and how it played. So in Far Cry 5, when you are playing the game, you can basically do as you wish as you work towards doing main missions when you unlock the free roam aspect. But at the intro of the game, you will be taught how the story of the game works and why you are here. But as soon as you get into the free world, you can do as you wish to progress in 3 different locations to fight a boss. And this boss will lead from you creating a resistance from your actions within the open world. This is a good step for Ubisoft for the Far Cry series because, well, they're giving player a choice of what they want to do. By giving the player a choice of what they want to do and when they want to do it, also allows them to have more fun with themselves, especially if you have a friend when playing Far Cry 5, because playing friend with Far Cry 5 is very enjoyable. I have been doing that myself recently with my friend Connor, and we have been having a fun time playing Far Cry 5, having fun blowing shit up and normally getting into more trouble than we actually solve. But why is Ubisoft created this world that makes us have fun and do what we want? From the past Ubisoft games, especially back when they very first started doing their main big open world games, when they launched Assassin's Creed, having that go off as the most popular series Ubisoft had created, having a linear mission storyline path, well, Ubisoft have changed this system in the Far Cry 5, and new additions such as Assassin's Creed Origins, where it's linear, but you get to choose when you want to do stuff and how open the world is, because the world is a very open world in Assassin's Creed Origins compared to past entries in the series. Ubisoft have really been taking it far ahead of what they're doing with Far Cry 5 and Assassin's Creed Origins by constantly updating the game after launch. Far Cry 5 has just launched last week, and well, now it's getting new events added every Tuesday in April, so 5 within this video going live, and they are going to continue to support the game by rewarding players with challenges to complete and weapons and outfits to receive for playing the game and supporting it. Could this come further down the line of adding quests such as Assassin's Creed Origins did? Assassin's Creed Origins did this by adding quests and new outfits and ways to obtain gear within the game, and the DLC could do this with the way they did it in Assassin's Creed Origins. In Assassin's Creed Origins, you could obtain weapons and gear through the DLCs, and they were pretty much unique gear aspects towards those DLCs. For the upcoming 3 DLCs for Far Cry 5, this could happen or it could not happen, depending how it feels. But from the way the DLCs look, that they could have their own aesthetically look or features how they look within game, with brand new weapons coming within the 3 expansions, the one being set in Vietnam, one set in Mars, and one set in during a zombie apocalypse. So these DLCs could potentially have a way of changing how players play the game with weapons they will obtain probably through these DLCs. So why are both of these games fun to play? So Far Cry 5 is fun to play because there is a system in place which is you do stuff in the open world, such as blow like a van or blow, take an outpost, do all this stuff, and you actually will work towards building a resistance to anger the boss within the area. But this also is good because of the guns for hire system, the fangs for hire, which is where you get AI buddies that will change the style of how you play depending on the buddy you choose. You could choose a stealth animal, which will help you stealth around an outpost very, very simply, or you could choose a pilot that will bomb the area with his plane and go in loud and cause mayhem in the area. So this is one way to play Far Cry 5, but this is very, very, very unique to its counterparts in the past games. In the Far Cry series, you will only being able to play as yourself and a couple animals that you'll find along the way, as we found out in Primal when you could tame animals and tame other creatures in the world. But with Far Cry 5 system, they've improved upon this, making you be able to have buddies that are not just animals, but having buddies that are actual people to help you and edit your style of how you play. And this is pretty well done in my opinion, because you don't always play the same way and always do the objective the same way. Especially if you're doing, say, you're driving down the road and you get attacked and there's a blockade you need to destroy. You can destroy it in multiple ways. You can blow up with C4, blow up with rocket launcher, get your buddies to blow it up. There's so many different ways to play Far Cry 5. But what makes Assassin's Creed Origins fun? Assassin's Creed Origins is fun because of the combat system. So the combat system in Assassin's Creed Origins is very, very fun, because it's actually not your typical hack and slash like the AC Rogue system or the Black Flag system or the Assassin's Creed 3 system or any of the previous entries before Assassin's Creed Origins. So the combat before Assassin's Creed Origins was pretty simple. It was hit a button, it was smash, counter, there you go, you killed them. But in Assassin's Creed Origins system, it's actually harder to kill an enemy, because you actually have to take in it where the enemy is and how many enemies are they, and are you strong enough to beat him with their leveling system, which they bring in, which is a very, very good concept within the game, because they could outnumber you and you're underleveled, means you could die very, very quickly, means you would have to think smart in the situation to stealth right. You would have to stealth around if they're too high level for you, or you'd have to craft to get better upgrades within the game, such as your hidden blade and stuff. That's the way that makes Assassin's Creed Origins fun, because it doesn't just force you, oh, just do all the missions, you're done. It actually forces you to go out and explore the world and actually be able to craft yourself and level up yourself to become better, do side quests, which was brand new to Assassin's Creed Origins at launch. But this system of how Assassin's Creed Origins works made the game fun again, because after you play Assassin's Creed 4, and then you would go on to Rogue, you would just complete the game and that would be it. You could get special items if you wanted to, but it was basically the same game. Origins is unique and made itself, it's like, that is Assassin's Creed Origins. That isn't Assassin's Creed, that is Assassin's Creed Origins. Using the Assassin's Creed IP, they used the systems that they had in place before to make this new version of the RPG, which is Assassin's Creed Origins. And this is why Ubisoft have pulled themselves out where they were before. Before any of these came out, we had the big instance for Watch Dogs where they would reveal the gameplay, it looked very, very beautiful, and then they would downgrade it when the game came out. Ubisoft went through a massive phase of this, but ever since they said they would push games back to put more development time into it, means the game were much, much more better. And now Assassin's Creed Origins and Far Cry 5 are both instances of this, because Assassin's Creed was delayed by a whole year and Far Cry 3 was pushed back by 2 months. And this was the best choice Ubisoft have done, because it makes them get more fun and enjoyable to play. Because I think if they didn't do this, it would just be another Ubisoft miss. But these two are definitely smash hits for Ubisoft this year so far, because last year Assassin's Creed Origins was the big hit. This year, Far Cry 5 at the beginning of the year is a hit. If they bring out an Assassin's Creed later on this year, this could potentially be another hit, because it's been delayed by a year, this game, since like Assassin's Creed Origins was delayed by a year. So this could definitely be a smash hit with the next Ubisoft Assassin's Creed game, if they are going to release it later on this year. But anyway guys, do you guys think that Ubisoft are actually pulling their heads out of their asses and are better at doing video games now in the open world concept and making their own games unique? Tell me down below in the comments down below, and remember to leave a like and subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys very, very soon, and tell me what you think of Ubisoft and how they are doing their games right now. Goodbye.